Alright, you guys, welcome to the pick-a-pile for the week of the 31st through the 6th. Go ahead and intuitively pick your pile. Alright guys, if you've picked pile number 1, I will now be connecting to your ancestors and spirit guides of the highest white light to get a message for you. What do the individuals who picked this pile need to know? Connecting to the ancestors, spirit guides, and angels of the highest white light for individuals who have picked this pile. Please come through with a message for them. Alright, you guys, so it looks as though you're moving forward because you found out some information, or you're going to be moving forward because you're finding out some information, and you're going to let go of something so that you can move forward, whether this be in a job, in a relationship, within yourself. You're going to be moving forward after you find out some information, or if you have already found out some information. So let's just see any other messages for the individuals who have picked this pile. Yeah. So you guys are going through this transformation after having found out some information. And it may feel like a bit of a loss in some way, but I don't think that it is, because deep down you knew that this was holding you back. So you're kind of just like piecing together what you were already piecing together to begin with, which is really good, because I have a feeling it's going to lead you to something else. Let's find out what this is going to be leading the people who have picked pile 1 to. Yes, new abilities. Okay, you guys, this is actually a really, really nice energy, because you're like, oh, wow, I've done this before, and I'm gonna do it again. Like, you guys already knew that you were capable of creating or manifesting or moving into whatever energy this is that you're going to be moving into. And now that you've gone through whatever the previous situation was, you're like, oh, well, now I can apply that to this. And actually that tweak made it even easier for me to succeed in this area. So it's a really nice energy, honestly. I think that you're at like the end of getting over something, which makes sense with this release card. So yeah, it's giving spring cleaning and reorganizing your room. This is really nice, actually, you guys. And I think that you're going to find a friend in somebody who you did not originally think that you were going to find a friend in. And y'all are going to help each other a lot. Any more for the individuals who have picked pile 1 with this beautiful, beautiful smoky quartz crystal. All right, sacred space. Yeah, respect. Oh, you guys, this is really nice, actually. I think you've learned a lot about yourself through whatever you were working through, and we've got 444 here. We got a lot of 4s, actually, so there was a lot of building, and maybe it didn't move in the exact direction that you thought it would, but it still moved, and you're still advancing. So honestly, you guys, like, this is a really nice energy to be in. You can build anything from this. And I think that you're going to find that you have a lot more respect for yourself, your job, your space, because of the events that had happened prior to you finding out whatever this information is. Alright, you guys, if you had picked the center pile, this message is for you. So let's go ahead and connect to the ancestors, angels, and spirit guides of the highest white light for the individuals who have picked the second pile. Let's begin. What do the individuals who have picked this pile need to know? Ooh. Alright. What do the individuals who have picked this pile need to know? Alright, we'll start off with these 4 cards. Okay. I think it came out like this, actually. Alright, guys. So, it looks like there is a divine masculine or someone with masculine energy who is trying to work on something, perhaps themselves, and they're trying to not be as promiscuous. I don't know, that's the energy that I'm getting with this Knight of Wands and the 4 of Swords next to it. So yeah, let's pull some clarifying energy. What else do they need to know? Can you tell me any more about this spread, please and thank you? All right. Yeah, they really have a choice to make. What is this decision? What is this? Okay. They're deciding how they're going to win or how they see themselves winning. Like, what's the best path for them to get to where they need to go. And I think that they are a little wary because they don't feel like they know. I think they know, but they're hiding it from themselves a bit. So this is interesting. Ooh, okay. Any other information that we can give them, angels and ancestors of the highest white light, of the individuals who have picked this pile? Yeah, they might just not be good at decision making, and I think it's to their detriment, unfortunately. Can you tell me a little bit more about this decision? The moon. Yeah. Could be to do with a water sign. There is a lot of water energy. King of Cups is like water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And there are a couple cups. Jeez. If this is about a romantic situation, I would say that they maybe have a hard time communicating, but it's like they want to. They just don't, they don't really know how because perhaps childhood wounds, but this is very interesting. Any other information for the individuals who have picked this pile? All right. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. All right. So it seems as though everything is going to serve in y'all's favor in the end. You and this individual. I mean, everything always does. We came here to learn. But I think this is just like a very confusing situation on both ends, like for both parties. Because they're like trying to work on themselves, but I don't think they've ever worked on themselves in this way before. So they're kind of, sorry about that. So they're kind of trying to follow a direction that they've never gone in. But I mean, it's not as though they don't want to do the right thing. It's just that maybe there's a couple different distractions. Anything else? Yeah, and they're reflecting on how far they've come. Maybe they don't see themselves as coming as far as they have, or you can't see them as coming as far as they have, but it's definitely like work in progress energy. It doesn't feel bad, it just feels very transformative, like growing up type energy. Anything else? Ooh, okay. Yeah. And they don't want to be a burden with whatever they're dealing with, which is understandable. I mean, guys, like, nobody wants to feel like they're burdening somebody else. It's not exactly the greatest feeling. So, my advice to you would be to maybe initiate communication, be like, hey, I don't know where you are, but this is where I am. If you know that the individual is trying to work on themselves, allow them to do so, give them some space. If y'all are together or planning on being together, make a plan. Anything else? Oh, y'all are good. Y'all are good. You're getting rid of stuff that doesn't serve you. It's just the unknown and like some past things that you're working through. Whatever this is that they're working through, it's going to come to a close and you're going to end up with the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, it doesn't get better than the 10 of Pentacles. That's literally the monetary wish fulfillment. That's the $1 million family, you know? I don't know, guys. Just give yourself some grace. Give your partner some grace. It looks like they're trying to win from every angle, but first they have to win the war within themselves. So thank you for tuning in for pile 2. All right, to you, those of you who have picked pile 3, here we are. I believe that this is going to be a very nice reading. I already feel the energy. It's kind of bubbly, like exciting. I don't know. It's very nice. So connecting to the individual's ancestors of the highest white light, as well as their angels and spirit guides of the highest white light who have picked this pile number 3. What do they need to know at this point in time? All right. Okay, so it feels like you found out some information about someone or something and you're seeing it in a bit of a different way, and it might have scared you or made you feel uncomfortable at first, but now that you've seen this for how it actually is, there's a breath that you're able to take because you're like, okay, well, now I can move forward in this way and I can call my power back. I think that maybe there was something standing in the way of you creating, perhaps, but no more, because you see clearly now. Any other information for the individuals who have picked pile 3 in the pickle pile, connecting to the angels, ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest white light of the individuals who have picked pile 3. All right. Ooh, a lot of cards came out. Hold on. A lot. 3, but All right. Yeah. So you're taking this information and you are using it to choose a new path, and you've racked up some good karma. That's what Dharma is, you guys. Let me see if you can see that. You've racked up some Dharma. So this says no wrong path. But as you move forward, I think you're gonna realize, oh, like, I actually wasn't in the wrong for some of these situations, and I am deserving of these certain things. And this says power recall, so I'm really feeling that, actually. But don't forget to take care of yourself when you're taking care of everything else. Because you have to feel deserving of whatever you're going to receive before you receive it, or you don't come into contact with that energy or that frequency. So it's a lot harder to manifest when you're not in the frequency of that of which you're attempting to manifest. But everything's gonna be fine. Like, you know how to move forward. So just be the version of yourself that you know you're supposed to be. Like, that you feel in your heart, or you feel through your inner child. Any of those. Because you're deserving of good karma. I mean, like, I think you just probably were struggling with an individual or something else, perhaps a job getting in the way of you being your best self, and we don't want that. So take whatever movement necessary and receive your dharma, guys. Like, you know what you're deserving of. Allow it to come in for you. And don't accept anything less than what you know you're deserving of. Because the second that you do that, the universe is like, oh, well, she's accepting, like, mid things, so we'll keep sending her mid things, or keep sending them mid things. Like, we don't want that. Don't accept something that you know is less than what you deserve. Because that's just a whole train wreck waiting to happen. And you have this good karma racked up, guys. Like, this is a beautiful card. It really is. So don't let anybody dim your light or stand in the way of something that you know you're supposed to be doing, or you feel that a way that you feel that you're supposed to be moving. But this was your pick a pile for pile number 3. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all, and we'll see you next time.